Yeah, returning home from the Olympics, Kaillie Humphries proudly wearing her 4th Olympic medal around her neck. She actually joins us now to talk about her big win in Beijing and how she feels about being back home. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Well, first of all, how are you feeling?
Tired, exhausted. It was an overwhelming experience. Plus, coming home, just the response from my neighbors and friends has been outstanding. It feels really nice to be home. Looking forward to some downtime, but overall, it's been fantastic.
And what a journey this has been for you. For people who kind of don't know your backstory, can you enlighten us?
Yes, I can. So 4 years ago, I'm originally from Canada. 4 years ago, I filed an abuse and harassment claim against my former federation, and I had to start again. So as with most things, that meant starting from ground zero, having no sponsors, no real support, and just having to have belief in myself. My husband and I worked really hard. I've been living in San Diego, though, since 2016. So this is where I've called home for a long time. And just being able to join Team USA, find my people, my group, be so empowered to want to compete for the Stars and Stripes, the red, white, and blue. As of 2 months ago, I didn't have citizenship, which was one of the requirements. So I had to compete throughout this last couple years by winning world championships and earning my spot on the team without knowing I would ever have a chance to go to the Olympics, not knowing how long citizenship and the process was going to take. I knew I was in line and in queue, but you really don't know how long the process it could take, 8, 9, 10, 12 months once you've officially legally submitted everything. And so it definitely was a bit of a heart-wrenching waiting game. But to know that it came through December 22nd, to be sworn in as a citizen was such a huge relief. And I was able to head off to China knowing I was going to be able to represent Team USA. And I was so motivated and so inspired to be able to go out there and do my very best work and give back to a country that not only has supported me with the opportunity to compete, but just this is where I call home, where I'll raise my family, where I found the love of my life and my husband, where I've lived for a long time. And so as my grandfather was a dual citizen, I now am too, and this is definitely where I belong.
You seem like such a pleasant, happy person, but take me back to your mindset. What were you thinking? Like at that time when you knew you had to start over, and then this time now waiting for citizenship, that has to have been such a harrowing experience for you.
Oh, it was. Not only very humbling, there were times, honestly, when I had to succumb to the feelings and the fact that I might not get to go to an Olympics, and it had nothing to do with my physicality, my performance. It didn't matter. I was ranked #1 in the world and the current 2-time world champion going into the games. It wasn't about how hard I worked or how bad I wanted it. It came down to whether I had a passport or not. And system, my sponsors, the people in the community that supported me and were out, watching me push sleds in the street, and they gave me the courage and the power to continue regardless of what was going to happen and whether I was going to be able to compete. And those people love me no matter what. Mm-hmm. And I am so grateful to them because they supported me without the gold medal. So to be able to do this and bring this home for them is fantastic.
Oh.
So yeah.
Okay, wait, let's see it close up.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. How does it feel holding that? Is it heavy? Is it a little heavy?
It is. It's a lot heavier than you think. Yeah. I won't lie.
Oh my God.
It feels awesome.
I have a question.
It feels absolutely worth it. And that was the one thing that for me, crossing the finish line, I knew it was all worth it. All the stress and the uncertainty, all of the worry about starting again. Anybody that's had to go to a new school, start a new job, you know how stressful and hard that is. I had to join a new country and start from ground zero with nothing, no financial support for multiple years, and just having to rebuild. And so to know that it all worked, it was all worth it, and that I was able to not only have the opportunity, but do the best work that I could. And that resulted in an Olympic gold medal. It definitely, it's an amazing feeling.
What a motivation you are. You deserve to wear that medal. Just going out to dinner, you're grabbing tacos at Rubio's, whatever. I want you to just wear that. Are you going to wear it anywhere, or just kind of, where are you going to put it?
It'll go in the safety deposit box that we've got. It gets to line up with a couple other ones that I do fortunately have. But yeah, I mean, there are times I am super proud of. I'm more proud of this medal, honestly, than just about any other one that I've got. This one, I had to fight tooth and nail for. I had to stand up for myself for it, and I had to have belief like no other. And yeah, this one is a lot more emotional for me, 100%. My first one with Team USA, and so I will cherish that. Will I wear it around the house? No. I enjoy sharing it. Yeah. So for me, it's more about, you know, letting the people that supported me throughout this process have their moment with it. And yeah, I mean, I'm still here around in San Diego, Carlsbad. So if anybody wants to come say hi, come take a look.
I love it. Who got you those red, white, and blue balloons back there? Is that hubby?
My neighbors.
Your neighbors.
They had a little like welcome home celebratory yay moment when I got to come home, which I was unaware of. So it was very much a shock, but an amazing surprise kind of welcome home block party. And so we had balloons. Some of the kids around the community had made some posters, which is fantastic. I mean, my neighbors have watched my dog Duchess when I had COVID and we were in the lead up to the games. They've been there to help and support me every single step of this journey over the last, you know, multiple years. So to come home and be able to share this with them and with the community that's helped supported me and helped to earn this was outstanding.
I could talk to you forever. You're just so pleasant and motivational. But I have to ask you. They're probably going to wrap me soon. But I have to ask: how does one know that they have a talent for bobsledding or monobobbing? Like how did that even happen?
Yeah, monobob is a brand new event. So this is the first time women have ever had the opportunity to compete in 2 events in Olympics. It's something I personally fought for years. As a female in this sport, it is a very male-dominated sport. I was told you're not strong enough, fast enough. Women can't drive sleds. They don't deserve 2 events. They can't do the 4-man event. Men have always had 2. With the 2-man and the 4-man, women only got 1. And so we fought tooth and nail. And finally, this Olympics, they gave us a second medal opportunity with monobob. So to be able to fight for something for years and years and be able to have to prove my worth as a female, don't get me wrong. There were times it was a bit humiliating, but to know that we have, 2 medal opportunities was a big relief. But for me, I got started. I've got really big legs. As a female, I've always been extremely strong, and I thought I'm super motivated. I really want to go to the Olympics. What could I be good at? And where I grew up in Calgary, Canada, we had the bobsled track from the '88 Cool Runnings Olympics. And so I got to try it. I looked it up online. So if anybody out there thinks that bobsled is for them, it's not what you think. It does not feel like a roller coaster. And they want to give it a try. I know on Team USA, we go around every single summer. Send me a message on Instagram, but we do recruiting. So we want to get the next person to win this. We want to find you. And whether you'll be paired with me or I retire and you can kind of take over for me, definitely give it a shot, because that's all I did. I reached out, thought, hey, maybe I could do this. And from there, it turns out I can.
You're not just a gold medal winner, but you are a motivational speaker. I mean, seriously, just proof that you can get anything done despite the circumstances, right?
Yeah, definitely. I think there's a lot of times, this world with the pandemic, there's enough hard things going on, and every single person has their own journey. And trust me, there are times when you think things are falling apart. I did. After 2018, and I had to leave a 16-year career with Team Canada where I won 3 Olympic medals, and I was shoved to the side, and I had to go pick up my stuff off the street like it was garbage. And there were times when I thought my life is over and I need to start a new career, and what is happening, and it's all crumbling around me. But to have belief, to start again, to create a new path. Sometimes we don't know that when things fall apart, it's for the greater good. And I truly do believe that me coming over to Team USA was something even greater and something even better that I got out of my life. And it's taken a lot of years and a lot of perspective and hindsight to figure that out. But that's more of what I want people to believe, is that, nothing's ever fatal or final, that we can work ourselves out of any situation. We need to remain positive, stick together with each other in the community, because nothing great is achieved alone. And to have belief in yourself and your system.
And the best revenge is success. Kaillie Humphries, we do have to go. You are such a pleasure. And again, congrats to you. I hope to see you around San Diego.
Yes, sounds good. And you will.